in the swamp, Tanzanian puku. Excited. It's my first kill in Africa. Super excited about it. It was a nice one to get started on. Cooperated for the first time, so excited to take this guy home. We were successful to harvest this beautiful African zebra. My friends call it. Blessed to be here. Great day. Beautiful animal. Excited to get a chance to hunt one.
I can see more water.
Yeah, I can't do the running. What? Watu wako zaidi ya 70? Mama yangu. It's impossible because they make so much more money than they do from us. So they get their salary, but you can imagine 70 people here. If each person gives you $10, do the math, it's big money for them, you know. Everything's perfect. It's what you deal with every single day.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not going away. It's just getting worse. Areas that you have left that are set aside for wildlife conservation, you got to take care of it. You know, and unfortunately, people and animals just don't go well together. You know, it's just how it is. So we're here on day 3. We decided to come back down to the lake again. We were driving back the same way we came, and sure enough, Joel spotted this incredibly beautiful bushbuck. He was bedded down, laying in the shade. We tried to do a short little stalk on him. Unfortunately, he got up and took off and then started walking, put up the sticks for Brad, and while he was walking, he literally had seconds, made an incredible shot right through the heart. The bushbuck didn't even go 15 yards, and I mean, this is what you look for in a bushbuck. I mean, he has absolutely everything. He is ancient. He's got this beautiful white ivory all the way through, and he's long. He's got scars all over him. He's incredible, Brad. Congratulations. Well done.
Yes, sir.
Good job.
Well, my first African trek, made a couple poor shots on this guy, but ended up staying after it and persistent, and we're able to track him down about 5 miles later, and we got him, and it's super exciting. I'm really happy that I can keep up with you boys out here, so it gave me a little confidence in my abilities.
We decided to come along the river today, try to see if we could find a nice hippo bull for some lion bait. As we were coming around the corner here, we had just checked one of Dusty's baits. And as we came around this little valley, Joel stopped the car and he said, I just saw something. And he said it was a water buck. So when I looked at the water buck, he was about 60 yards away, 70 yards maybe, but he was in really long grass, and all I could see was how wide he was. This is the type of water buck that people hunt their whole lives and never get an opportunity at. This is just, when you see your PH getting this excited, you know you've got something special. So Brad, this is unbelievable. Congratulations. Awesome shooting. Oh yeah.
So it definitely. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's pretty sweet. Good job.
Yeah. Came down the Rukwa River trying to look for a nice hippo bull. Walked right up onto the beach here. They were very relaxed. Very, very difficult shot with that many hippos and trying to wait for the right positioning of the hippo. And Brad was ready, he was comfortable, did an incredible shot, brained it, decided to leave it. It got dark, went back to camp, came back this morning, and here's the hippo. Congratulations, Brad, beautiful hippo, well done.
Thank you. The perception of hunting a hippo in Africa is a whole lot different from the reality of hunting one.
It's changed, huh?
It was a fun, difficult hunt, and happy happy with the way it turned out.
Absolutely. And now we've got 5,000 to 7,000 pounds here of meat that we're gonna distribute now for lion bait, so we're doing good.
Well, we finally got the kryptonite off our back. We've been chasing Impala for about 3 days and we couldn't get one to cooperate. So finally we found a really nice tall one in the back here, and we had the sun to our back and they were facing into the sun. We made a nice stalk up to it and was able to harvest this guy successfully. Excited to have it. We had just wrapped a beautiful lunch down on the river. Spent a nice lunch down there, and we're coming through an area that we had burned a couple days ago, and didn't think we were going to really see many animals through the burned forest, but we were able to get lucky. Actually got lucky and spotted him myself from the car, and he was about 150 yards through the woods and did perfect. Was able to stand still long enough for us to jump out, jump on the sticks. Made about the only shot that I could make, a neck shot, and dropped him right where he sits. So extremely lucky. So we were heading back late in the day today, back to camp, and hunting our way back, and came across two lone dugga boys, my first African dugga boy. We were able to get pretty close to it this time, about 80 yards, and made a nice shot with my 400 H&H from my buddies at Gulf Breeze Firearms, and was able to down this bull with one shot after it ran maybe 30 or 40 yards and toppled over. had a buddy with him that wanted to come in and check us out, but thankfully it decided to go another direction. Decided to come back down to the swamp today to search for bush pigs, and this nice big Impala came out, and this has been our nemesis for the past few days, and we're able to stalk him through the mud and get a little mud on our boots, and pretty long. This is the longest shot that I've had here, probably right at a couple hundred yards and off the sticks, and made for an interesting little stalk through the mud, and was able to drop him in his tracks.
Thank you. Super. Well done.
Yeah, he did. Thank you.
We've had a pretty productive day. Brad went out with Drew and Thomas, did some fishing this morning. I checked some baits. Looks like we got some good cat action going on. We went back to camp, had some lunch, regrouped, and we came out trying to look for either roan, greater kudu, or a buffalo. And sure enough, we didn't even go that far from camp, probably did about 5 miles, and we bumped into this beautiful roan. We did quick work of him. We quickly jumped out. I could see that he was a very, very old roan. Got Brad up on the sticks. He did a phenomenal shot. The roan probably went about 30 to 40 yards. And like I told Brad, to get a roan on your first safari is pretty special. This is one of the most sought after antelope that you can hunt in Africa. This is a phenomenal specimen. From a conservation standpoint, you couldn't get any better. He's bloomed off on one side. He's got severe secondary growth, very heavy bases, and he's by himself. So I mean, this is just fantastic, Brad. Well done. Thank you. Good. Good.
What are you?
Ready to go shoot a buffy? Let's do it. You just need to start singing the theme song. I'm gonna get that buffalo. I'm gonna get that buffalo. Now we're gonna get that buffalo. Yeah, I don't know many people that keep killing buffaloes with one shot. Yep.
Today I'm happy 2 animals. First, Roan. Second, big Jagger boy. Good day. Woo! Woo! Come on, come. Dougie's Road.
Going? Well, we've had a pretty interesting day. We went and made our rounds on our baits. Found that a really beautiful leopard hit one of our baits, so we replenished, put a Roan up. Went to try to check another bait, and sure enough, that one also got hit by a leopard, so we replenished that one. Came down the Impala Valley, decided to come back to camp a little bit early, just to try to get some rest. Anyways, we were coming down this valley here, not too far from camp, and sure enough, it wasn't what we were looking for, but we saw this beautiful Duggar boy just standing in the rain. So we got out, I took a quick look at him, and I knew we couldn't turn him down. So we got up, got into really good range, I put the sticks up. He was kind of broadside on us. Brad did a phenomenal shot. Brad, this is a sensational buffalo. He's got everything you look for. He's wide, he's got beautiful bosses, worn, and super ancient. So we'll take it. Congrats.
Thank you.
Well, we sat on the leopard bait this morning, didn't have any luck, so we were looking to reposition. So we needed some bait for this afternoon, and Lauren spotted this big male zebra from the truck, and we jumped out, and my first shot was not too good, a little far, a little back, and didn't look like we made a good shot on it. We knew we hit it. We found a little bit of blood, and then the blood just quit, so we kept walking, and my man Joel here pulled an amazing task of locating a little bit of blood more, probably 500-600 yards in the bush through some pretty thick stuff, and we were able to get on it and find it. It was facing away from us. Got fortunate, made a shot, and found him, but probably the most unbelievable track job I've ever seen by Joel. So thank you, Joel. Thank you. Yes, sir.
I mean, it's the biggest warthog I've ever seen.
And you don't see a lot of them, but there's some really good ones.
After 17 days, we finally found the elusive hartebeest, one of the leader of the Ugly Seven. Our man Joel, Eagle Eyes Joel, did a fabulous job spotting this. Lauren did a great job of getting me through the brush. This guy bedded down, and we were able to get with about 40 yards from him, and had a small window to make a shot. We took a shot, tracked him for about 60 yards, no blood trail. The guys found him. He was just about done. We decided to put one more in him to finish him off quickly, but cool critter. Super excited to finally have one. We've seen some, but this has been a tough hunt for us. So finally on day 16, we got the leader of the Ugly Seven. Last day here in Rukwa, Lake Rukwa here. What a wonderful trip, wonderful accommodations, wonderful team of people to help put all this together. And I did not realize how much work went into a safari, and we worked hard. And here is the accomplishments of all that hard work. And it was an experience I will never forget. And it was definitely a trip of a lifetime, and super excited to get my boys over here and give them a little taste of Africa. So thank you so much for everything.
Thank you, Brett.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. This here ranch is for killing. This here is a killing ranch. Well, we've just completed about 17 days here in Lake Rukwa. Like I told Brad, to be able to accomplish this much in such a short amount of time, there's really not that many places in Africa and the world that you can come in and take this amount of species and this amount of animals on free range hunting. So incredible accomplishments, some really, really incredible specimens we've taken here, all extremely old animals, roan, sable, kudu, waterbucks, everything. So unfortunately we didn't get our leopard, but like Brad said, and like I always say, it gives you something to look forward to coming back for. So we'll look forward to that. We're heading to Monduli, which is the northern part of Masailand, the northern part of Tanzania. And we're going to be focusing on trying to get some of the endemic species to Masailand. So we're ready to whack and stack.
arrived in Masailand yesterday afternoon, a little too late to hunt. This is one of the main reasons you come to Masailand is for a lesser kudu. Super stoked to have him. We, after a hard hunt this morning, didn't have any luck with him. We broke for lunch and decided to come back out, and we hadn't made it too far from the camp, and Lauren did a great job spotting this guy up on the hillside, and we're actually, we're leaving, tomorrow's our last day here, so we decided to take this guy, and super pumped and super proud to have him in my first lesser kudu.
Took long enough. We're done. Take long.
Well, I think I just got on probably one of the hardest hunts here in Masailand as an adult male ostrich. It was a lot more challenging and sporting than what I originally thought it would be when you're seeing them out here. But this guy gave us a run for our money. Took a few shots to get him down, but wow, what an awesome, cool hunt for Masailand ostrich. We were fortunate enough to stumble across this beast of a Tommy, probably 14, 15 inch Tommy. First one, we were been kind of a slow morning for us, and we kind of got on the backside here and found a group of them and made a nice little stalk up to them, and were able to get one in him. The 300 did the trick on this guy, and what a cool animal. We're going to enjoy him for lunch today.
Furthest one to the right. Perfect shot. He's going down there. Yeah, baby.
Well, this is my first Masailand zebra. You can see these zebras are a lot bigger. We spotted this one, had a cool spot on the back. This is a fourth and final zebra for the trip, so it's going to be a zebra Christmas at the Tenney household today. What a perfect setting, beautiful day, great company. Man, just super stoked. What a great trophy.
This guy just